Hey guys, this is Leslie McLeese and Lindsay Dellinger, and we are doing our assignment for DHS 3300. And the scenario is going to be that I am a single mother seeking assistance with rent and food and medical after being unemployed for the last 2 months from my construction job. I do hold a degree in business, and so let's see if Lindsay can help me.
I think that's good. Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Candy.
I'm Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
So, what brings you to my office today?
Well, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I'm a single mom of 2 boys, and I recently lost my job. I was manager in a construction company, and they went belly up. And so for the last 2 months, I have used all my savings to provide for myself and my children. And I have had to make a tough decision in either paying the rent or the groceries. And so I figured that I should pay the rent so that way we had a roof over our head. But now I don't know how I'm going to put food on the table. And I'm just really stressed out about this because this is like the first time in my life that this has happened. And on top of all of this, now Timmy's school sends me a letter saying that he needs eyeglasses. He failed his eye exam at school, and I just don't know what I'm going to do because, I mean, I can't even put food on the table, much less glasses on this kid's face. And I just don't have any family. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do at this point, and so that's why I'm here, hoping that you could point me in the direction that I need to go.
Okay. Well, first things first, take a deep breath. You came to the right place. We'll help you out. So you can stop worrying, stop putting your head in overdrive. You're taking a step in the right direction by coming here.
Okay.
So first things first. You said you had to choose between rent and groceries.
Right?
Do you know how you're going to pay for rent next month?
No. That's what I'm most afraid of because I don't have any more savings. I don't have a check coming in, and I cannot find employment. And most employment, you have to work 2 weeks before you can get a check. And I have no way of cutting rent next month.
Well, there's a place called Catholic Charities here in town. We have our own chapter of it. They can help you out with rent assistance for at least 1 month. If they have to help you with more than 1 month, they require you to go through their budgeting class, which it's just, it's like a Saturday morning class on how to help set up a budget, how to make sure that you have enough to cover everything. And if you need help for more than 1 month, they might require you to go through that. But I can set up a meeting for you to see if they can give you at least next month's rent.
Now, do I have to be a member of their church?
No.
So they'll just help me.
It's a part of their mission statement to just help those that need it. You aren't required to be a part of any church, let alone the Catholic Church.
Okay.
You have to go and meet with their financial aid advisor.
Okay.
And they'll hear your story and then get you set up with whatever they can help you with.
Okay.
So-
That sounds great.
Okay.
Okay.
I will call them after our meeting today then and see when I can get you scheduled to get a meeting with them.
Okay. Sooner the better because I'm just really worried about next month. You know.
You also said that when you had to choose between rent and groceries, do you have groceries for dinner tonight?
I'm embarrassed to say no.
Well, don't be embarrassed about it, first of all.
Well, what kind of mother doesn't?
Everybody ends up needing assistance at some point. Everybody needs help at some point in their life. Not all of them end up here. Some people have support systems with their family, but like you said, you don't have any family in the area.
No.
So we'll be your family. We'll help you out. So don't feel embarrassed.
I appreciate this.
There's a couple local food banks that I can call to get you food for tonight and for breakfast tomorrow for your boys before they go to school. We can make sure that you have everything taken care of until we can get you set up with a more permanent assistance, okay?
Okay.
So we'll call them as soon as we're done going over everything, see exactly which one you can go to get at least a couple boxes of groceries.
Okay.
It might not be the most fancy thing, it might just be hot dogs and macaroni and cheese, but it's still food.
Right. At this point, we're not gonna be picky. We just wanna be able to get by. I mean, hopefully this is just a temporary thing.
And we can help make sure that it is.
Okay.
Have you applied for any form of assistance before coming here?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. I've always been able to work and provide for the kids, and this is the first time, and that's why I'm struggling. I mean, it's embarrassing to ask. I mean, I know that you said that everybody would need assistance at some point, but it's against my grain, you know?
Well, before you leave today, we'll start your application for the EBT card. That way you can have monthly assistance coming in to help you get groceries.
Okay.
Um,
Now, will anybody know?
Only if you tell them.
Okay.
That'll be, I am required to keep whatever you tell me confidential.
Okay.
Unless I feel like you are a harm to yourself or to one of your children or someone else. Other than that, everything that you tell me.
Well, I mean, do you think that this is like, I mean, you're not going to report me to Children's Services because I don't have money for my kids to feed them right now, are
No.
you?
I'm not going to report you.
Okay.
The only way that would happen is if something happened to where one of the boys got hurt.
Okay.
And if our main goal is to make sure that they don't have to get involved.
Okay.
We're going to get you back on your feet so that you don't have to worry about that, so that your boys can get taken care of the way you want them to be, and we'll keep you all together.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
So don't worry about that.
Okay.
You said that one of your boys needs glasses?
Timmy needs glasses, but like I said, I can't even put hot dogs and macaroni and cheese on the table. How am I going to put glasses on this kid's face? And so, I mean, I don't know where to turn to get help for that.
Through us, we can get him set up with an eye doctor's appointment through the health department, where you won't have to pay for the actual appointment. And through their program, you can get glasses at a reduced rate, to where you'd only have to pay like $20 or $30.
Now, these aren't going to be like state issued glasses that.
No, he'll have an option between different styles that he wants. They might not be the most expensive, most glamorous, like.
Right.
But he'll have a choice. It's not going to be like you have to get this pair because you came to us.
Okay.
So he'll get to choose what kind he wants, and it'll be, like I said, maybe $20 or $30 to pay for.
Okay, I just don't want him to be made fun of at school, or people to know because of his glasses that we're a charity case, you know.
First of all, you're not a charity case. You are here because you need some help. That's all it is. And you won't have to worry about that. He can pick out what he wants, and if anybody says anything, he can tell them they can go stick it.
Okay.
You said that you had worked as a business manager for a construction company?
Correct.
Did you have to have any form of degree for that?
Yes, I do have a business degree,
Okay.
and a lot of student loans that came along with that also. But
Understandable.
I'm very educated. I just there's just not availability of jobs at this time, and that's why I'm in this position that I am. But if you know of anybody that's hiring, I most certainly would apply for any job at this point. I mean, even if I had to clean toilets.
Well, through our program here, we actually, right down the hall, we have our career services office.
Okay.
And one of my colleagues works down there. If you would like, I can take you down there after our meeting and introduce you to her. And she can help you fill out a resume, fill out applications for any job that she knows of that's available, because she gets all of the local job postings pretty much before anybody else.
Okay.
And she can help you prepare for an interview, help you get ready, so that when you go, you know exactly what to do in order to get the job.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Sounds real good.
So as soon as we're done here, we'll go down and meet her.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm just very grateful for the opportunity that you're providing and helping me and my boys, and I mean, I just could never say thank you enough. And now, will we have to meet every day to discuss what the plan is, or how does this work?
We don't have to meet every day. I would like to meet with you next week so that we can go over the status of all of your applications that we're going to fill out today.
Okay.
What day, is there a certain day that works better for you with your schedule with the boys?
Any day. I'm unemployed, so.
Okay. So how about Monday?
Yeah, Monday will be fine.
Do mornings or afternoons work better?
Morning, because the boys are in school.
So how about 9:30?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Okay. So
That'd be great.
9:30 Monday morning. And if you have any problems between now and then, you have my phone number so that you can call here.
Mhm.
And you can talk to me. If I'm not available, one of my colleagues will answer the phone. And they're just as knowledgeable as I am about the whole process, so they can help you out with whatever you need.
Okay.
If it's something you don't feel comfortable talking to them about and would rather talk to me, you can leave a message and I will call you back as soon as I get back in. Okay?
I'll probably do that because I don't like to tell everybody my business. So
It's completely up to you. But you can
Okay.
always, if I'm unavailable, you can leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay.
So does that sound good?
Perfect.
All right. Then why don't we go meet my colleague down in Career Services and get you set up with her program?
Perfect.
Okay. I feel like that one was great.
Until I sent Jimmy.
Okay, so in our video, we started off with prioritizing what Candy needed to focus on. That she needed to focus on making sure that she still had rent for the next month before moving on to worrying about getting her child glasses, about getting food and all of that. And then we moved on to making sure that she had dinner for that night specifically before worrying about getting her involved with food stamps or any other programs that were available.
I think Lindsay did a great job on solar, keeping eye contact with me during the whole process, and also validating my fears that the general public would know that I was on food stamps or seeking assistance, and validated that confidentiality was the utmost priority and that my information would not be told to the public.
And then also validating that we weren't going to call Child Protective Services just because she didn't have food at home. That since her boys weren't in any real danger, they wouldn't have to be involved. What else did we do? We also used a lot of the nonverbal techniques to show that we were paying attention. So when she was speaking, I would actually keep eye contact and nod along and use supportive sounds. Is that what it
Correct.
was? Okay.
Correct.
To show that I was actually paying attention and not just doodling on my notebook.
I think that wraps it up.
Hope you had fun.
Peace.